Okay, ladies and gentlemen, MMA DNA. I'm here with BamBam, Bryan Barberena. He fought recently in Rotterdam. It was in September. Bryan, thanks for doing the interview, taking the time. How are you doing?
Hey, yeah, thanks for having me on. Appreciate you talking with me again. Sorry it's so far after the fight, but I'm doing good. Had a lot of things going on, so doing
Yeah,
well.
yeah, because you have been very busy after the fight when you went back to the States. Can you tell more about it?
Yeah, after the fight, I just went back home. Went to my family and pretty much started packing up the house and getting ready to move. We moved to Tennessee, and it's a long time dream that I wanted, and me and my wife want for our kids. Just a different kind of raise our kids a little differently, have a farm and stuff like that. So. Right after the fight, it was got home and got moved. So
Awesome, man. And now you're in Tennessee. Is it better so far? You are not very long there now, but do you live better there in Tennessee than you was in Arizona before?
yeah, definitely. We love it out here. We love the change of lifestyle and everything like that. We have, instead of being my neighbor right there separated by a wall, we're separated by all this land, because we are buying some acreage right now. We're renting a place that's on 6 acres, so there's not neighbors really close or anything. Spending a lot of time outside and just really enjoying it.
Yeah, for people who want to see it, follow you on Instagram. You're posting
Yeah,
those timeline videos very often. So
absolutely.
yeah. Um, let's go back to Rotterdam, man. You fought in Rotterdam against Leon Edwards, first fight on the main card. Um, give us your take on how the fight went, well, Rotterdam was. Can you tell us about it?
Rotterdam, first off, was amazing. The people out there are really cool, really supportive. They had a great fan base. A lot of people showed up to the fight. That was great. Um, Made a lot of noise in there, so that was always. It's always fun to perform in places like that. That you have a lot of fans or people a fan of the sport in general. The fight didn't go how I had planned. Um, I lost the decision. First round, I just didn't get started. Kind of gave the round away. Originally planned on starting faster. I don't know what it was, but I just started flat again and pretty much gave the round away. He got a takedown that round. Pretty much gave him the round. He didn't do much that round either. Second round, I started getting my feel out a little bit better, and I was surprised. I was surprised how much I knew he was going to try to take me down, but I was surprised how much he was diving for takedowns and things like that. He's supposed to be some UK great striker, has all this background of his striking and stuff, and then he's over here diving for takedowns. I mean, I wanted to throw some hands, and I dropped him in the second. I think, even before that, he felt my power and didn't want anything to do with it. Started diving for takedowns. But it is MMA. It's well rounded. You got to be mixing it up everywhere. Uh, to say I can't do, I could do that. I could do that too. Do I choose not to? Yeah, because I want to, throw hands and put on an exciting show for the fans. I'm not there to lay on somebody. So that's what he wanted to do that night. But it's whatever. He went for his takedowns. Mainly the ones he completed and got me downward when I threw kicks, and he happened to catch my kicks and stuff like that. Other than that, I think I stuffed most of his takedowns. Um, but yeah, so I dropped him in the second. He had some takedowns. Also, I think I won the second. It was even going into the third. Uh, Again, I threw a kick, I believe, and he caught it, and I ended up falling down. He ended up getting my back. So he spent most of the round having trouble getting up. He laced my leg pretty good, like with his leg. Made it took a little more time to get up. So he was able to drain most of the round, and I wasn't able to implement my game plan as much. So, um, he came away with the victory. He was better that night. Um, you know, I'll just work to get better and work at improving. Maybe I need to start mixing up my game a little bit more. Maybe I need to start shooting for takedowns and doing that kind of stuff. But I can't promise you that's going to happen either, because I just like to put on a good show for the fans.
Yeah, I understand. Looking back at it, I know it's after talk. Would you have done anything different in that fight?
Uh, I don't know. I guess I would stop throwing uh, probably stop throwing body kicks and or high kicks, or I threw a couple teeps and stuff that one of them he caught, and I stumbled back, and I think he was able to get a takedown from that. So maybe instead of throwing the body kick, since he kept catching him and stuff, focus more on throwing the leg kick. Like I said, I think I've watched it like twice, I think, but most of his takedowns that he completed and was able to hold me down with were ones that came off of him catching a kick or something. So besides that, I don't think he really got very many, or if he did get me down, I was up again. So yeah, I guess that's what I changed. Probably throw some more low kicks instead of body kicks and stuff like that in that fight.
Okay, clear. Did it feel anything different? Like normally, when you fought in the US, you don't have the problem with the time difference. That's pretty big when you went from Arizona to here. It was like 9 hour time difference. Did that any was it did that anything for your preparation? Was that a problem, or did you feel different?
Oh no, I can't say anything about the time or anything like that. I have no excuses. He was just better that night. I felt good going into the fight. I didn't feel like the time affected me at all. My sleep was okay. The weight cut was good. I have no excuses. He was just better that night.
Okay, yeah. You have done any sightseeing in Rotterdam?
Just where I could walk to. We walked down and did that little big outdoor mall area.
Yeah.
Definitely got some chocolate and stuff for after. So, just walking around mostly. I didn't really travel anywhere by car, but walked some pretty good distances and looked around at a lot of shops and stuff. So went and saw this really cool chocolate shop. It was really cool. It was just, they made all their chocolate right there, and man, it was amazing.
I saw I saw a really cool nail studio, by the way, but you know about it.
Yeah, you sent me that picture of the nail place. Like I said, I go and well, I'll do a pedicure every now and then with my wife or whatever, and go in and let them like massage my feet and stuff and clip my nails. But nobody paints my nails besides my daughter.
They were actually talking about it on the Dutch broadcast. I watched it back 2 days after. Um, they were like, yeah, it's something like, how do you say that? I don't remind the word when you something superstitious when you do it. If you
Oh
don't do it,
yeah.
you don't perform like that. Understand what they were talking about that, and now they are like, well, he still do it now. No, now he lost. So
Yeah, I'll definitely still do it. It's not superstition at all. I don't believe if I don't get them painted, I'm not gonna win, or if I paint them, I'm for sure winning. It's more for the joy of my daughter doing it for me.
yeah, exactly. What I want to ask you, you have been moved now to Tennessee. Where do you train now?
So right now I train at Shield Systems Academy, and it's here in Knoxville. So I'll train here, keep improving and stuff like that, and learning new skills and get my daily training here. And then when I get scheduled for a fight, I will go to Arizona for my fight camps and go to the MMA lab for my fight camps.
Okay, so you're actually still the Eddie Chow or John Crouch will be still in your corner to buy fights.
A- Absolutely. Yeah. I actually have a buddy who travels also to the lab. Scott Hot Sauce Holtzman
Okay,
lives
yeah.
out here. Yeah. So I'll be training with him out here, as long as a few other guys. The guys at Shield System, Ben, Coach Ben, he's really great. Great jiu-jitsu guy, and bringing his fight team together and stuff like that. So I look forward to helping him build his fight team out here, and then also, I'll of course go to the lab and be with John Crouch and my great training partners out there for camps.
Okay, yeah, cool. Holtzman got a fight lined up in Fresno against Rocha.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
in
Yeah.
December. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Your teammate, also training partner Benson Henderson, who normally been in your corner, had a fight in Bellator. Um, I want to ask you, how did you see that fight? Because there was a lot of controversy about the outcome. Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Honestly, I thought he won all three. I thought he won all 3 rounds. I thought he was going to get the unanimous decision. Yeah, I thought there was some closer times, but I thought he for sure got the win. And from the looks of it too, it looked like Pitbull thought he did too. So I was surprised by the outcome of the fight and everything. I thought he did enough to get he pushed the pace. He was in on takedowns and didn't take very much damage. I thought he clearly won.
Okay, yeah, I had a 2-1 for Benson, so yeah, that's still a win. Okay.
Yeah, I still win. Yeah, so I don't know. I was surprised when the decision came out. So
Yeah. Um, you were trying to get the fight for the Sydney card against Bilal Muhammad on Twitter. I saw that. Muhammad fight means now. Do you really like the traveling? Because first Rotterdam, now you try to be on Sydney card. That's pretty much the other side of the world, both.
I don't mind traveling.
Yeah.
I like to fight in the States just because it's closer and easier and for travel and everything, not have to be too far away from my kids. But I don't mind traveling, and it's nice to see other places, and my wife gets to come along too, so it's nice that we get to see places together. But yeah, I tried to get that fight. I thought it was a good fight, good matchup, good fight for the fans. Come to find out, I have a broken foot. But that's not why I didn't get the fight. I still tried to get the fight. I didn't even tell him. I didn't have my foot checked yet, so I was waiting. But they didn't give it to me. They weren't getting back to me, and so I went and got my foot checked because after the fight, it was still hurting pretty bad. It was hurting pretty bad. So, but I was like, hey, I'll jump into this fight. I'll give this guy, a run for his money and get a win. And right before the holidays, it'd be perfect, and put on a show for the fans. But didn't end up happening. They weren't calling me back. They said there was a lot of people in the running for the fight. So I just went and got my foot checked, and yeah, it turns out it's broken. There's some ligaments torn, and a piece of the bone it got tore away from the rest of the bone. So right now I'm in a boot.
Okay. Yeah.
And so they have me in a boot, and then I go back in I think a couple weeks to see if I have to have surgery because I'm still having a lot of pain even though I'm in the boot and everything.
Okay. So probably 2018, you'll be back.
Yeah, it's gonna have to wait out the year until the new year, and hopefully be back. I'm shooting for February, but we'll see what they say about surgery and how long the recovery is gonna be. Hopefully not too long.
Nah, indeed. Wish you good recovery, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Finally. So you have nothing booked. That was my next question. Um, uh, what fight intrigues you? Who do you want to fight? What do you think it would be a great matchup for you right now?
To be honest, right now I guess I haven't really thought of names. I really haven't had a chance. Like I said, I watched my last fight, twice, and it was just briefly to see how it went and what I thought of my performance and stuff like that, which I wasn't satisfied and wasn't happy with my performance whatsoever. But I definitely haven't had the time to sit around and really go through the film, rewatch, and really think about it. Like I said, it's been busy moving and stuff. So with that said, I've just been focusing on my family right now and healing up and getting my house together. And then, we found our dream home finally, so we're going to be buying a house. So I'll be busy with that. And really, I don't have a name right now, but pretty soon I'll be sitting down and thinking about it. I'll have plenty of time to stew on it while I'm recovering. And I don't think they're going to – I think my chances of a ranked guy have kind of fallen right now. So just definitely build my way back up. And whoever they want to give me, I'll be sure to take them out so I can keep climbing.
Hey man, I hope you get the fight you want, man, and let's hope for a good recovery and for quick return, because you can you can and for your own can make up for the fight, for your last fight, not for the people but for your own, so you can kind of erase that thought.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna, I'm young still. I see, there's some of these guys that are, veterans in the sport, and they had some ups and downs in their career, and I'm definitely not feeling sorry for myself or anything. I'm going to push even harder. I'm going to be even better, and I know the best is yet to come. So whoever they want to give me is fine with me. I'll be ready, and I'll be keeping improving, and maybe I'll have to actually mix up some takedowns and stuff. And, hopefully they give me someone who wants to stand and bang a little bit. But most people, when they stand with me, they end up shooting for takedowns. So.
Did you happen to watch the main event last Saturday? Cowboy against Darren
I
Till.
did. Versatile. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did. He looked great. He looked impressive. He looked really calm and collective in there. And, he was able to push Cowboy back and just do what he wanted. I thought Cowboy, I don't know, it was weird. Like, he didn't even throw his hands or, he barely threw at all. Like, I don't know what his punch count was, but it couldn't have been much.
yeah, but Cowboy's always been known as a little bit of a slow starter normally in round one, and then
Yeah.
he comes but he didn't get the time with Till to Till looked great. He also fought on the
Yeah.
Rotterdam card, by the way. Yeah,
Yeah. I remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
right before your fight.
Yeah. Oh, that's good for him. Maybe I'll see him down the road for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, not maybe. I'll see him down the road.
Okay. Yeah. And last question. What teammates have fights coming up right now from your camp? I know Drakkar Close will fight Tamur in Detroit.
Yep.
Uh,
Uh,
Jar- yeah.
yeah. Jakar Close, Jared Cannonier has a fight.
Is
I
he
don't know. He
rebooked
was
because?
supposed to, oh, yeah. I don't know if he got rebooked, actually. That's right. Noguera fell out.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure on his right now. Um, hopefully I can find him somebody, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Lauren Murphy, she has her fight coming up. I can't remember the girl's name who
Pris-
she's fighting.
Priscilla Cachoeira, I thought, Brazilian.
Brazilian, yeah. I don't know if that's probably her name. And Scott Holtzman, Luke Sanders.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm glad for Luke Sanders he got another fight because his last fight fell through in the last moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was tough though. Uh, is that it right now? I think that's it right now.
That's, by the way, a huge fight. Luke Sanders, Brian Caraway, ranking wise.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity for him, and I'm sure he'll capitalize on it. I know.
He looked great in all his fights. He just got caught against Alcantara, but he was looking great in that fight.
Yeah, he was beating the hell out of that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, true. Brian, I want to thank you again for doing the interview. If you want to do shout outs, do your thing, man.
All right, you guys can follow me at Bryan_Barberena on social media, Twitter, Instagram. I have a Facebook fan page, Bryan Barberena. You can follow me on that. If you're interested in following the new journey out here in Tennessee and everything we're doing as far as the family and the BAM fam, make sure you check out barberenafamily.com. It's we have a blog up there posted of all the events per week, so make sure you go check it out. It's usually every Sunday we post. I'm always on there on my social media throwing it up there, so make sure you check out the blog. I just want to say thanks to all the fans out there, the BAM fans. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Love the support, and I'm spending some time with my family right now, enjoying this new move. But I'll be back, and I'll be back even better and ready to put on a highlight show for you guys.
Awesome, man. About the BAM fam thing, can you
Yeah.
tell us a little bit more about it? I forgot to ask in the interview, so please.
Yeah, we decided, we're here in Tennessee. We don't have family out here that lives out here or anything. So, in order to keep our family updated on, the house and the journey that we're on now with, we're going to have a little farm and everything. We decided to start a blog. So my wife writes up the blog, and, we both put up, put things out in there that, we enjoyed during the week, and highlights about our kids and, our family in general, our dogs. We have 5 dogs and 5 cats, and we got a mini farm already, but we're going to be adding to that. So right now we're renting a place on 6 acres, like I said, and it's just beautiful out here. A huge pond right off the deck, right off the porch. We walk down to this huge pond. We go fishing on there and everything, and then some new news. If you read the new post on the blog, we got some big news coming. We possibly found our dream home. So stay tuned and read up on it. It's a great read for your Sunday. And grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and sit and enjoy the read.
Well, we will do that, man. Thanks again for doing the interview. And we'll talk to you soon. Keep us up to date about how the injury is going and how it heals well. And wish you a good recovery, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hope to be back real soon.